we shall do that prep. Yes, so welcome back to Kasambu 256. If you're watching this, you're watching the second episode.
Yes.
That we have been roller coasting and diving through virginity,
Yes.
what a virgin should expect when they are starting to know that they are virgins, and most of the things we've been trying to tackle. And then we stopped somewhere.
Yes.
Where I think it is very important to start from.
Yes.
And basically, we are going to start from the dress codes.
Yes.
That we are taking for granted and are easily contributing to us losing our virginity.
Yes.
So over to you, Mr. Simon. Now, this is Mr. Simon. I think you remember him already, the episode that we've watched.
Yes.
Okay, over to you, sir.
You see, every message is delivered in those visuals, starting from the lyrics to the beats.
The beats.
Yes, to the beats. Those who do music, you know what it means. There is a beat that will get someone to get up and start twerking. Yes. And there is the fashion that is displayed. And if you go to these things, if you go to these young girls, or even young boys, they will tell you that I'm inspired by so and so musician. And musicians have been used as a tool to promote fashion. So what they dress end up being perceived by the teens. Simply because I love musician A who dresses in Palengaya balance, I'll automatically copy the lifestyle of this musician. From the way he talks, from the way she smiles, from the way
he behaves.
And we are getting it. I know a teen who was telling me she follows some female musician here who is a total feminist. And even in her words at her young age, she will tell you how men are ruthless, how they are useless, how they are not needed. She has never had a man. She's still young, but everything is inspired by this musician. The way she speaks, the way she puts on.
What a worry, what a sad.
Olaba omuyimbi agenda n'agula akagoye n'akambala. Enkya, the next thing, everyone is putting on that t-shirt or top. Just because they are fans. Anything, the people they call diehards, it's not just music. It's the way of life. They want to live space. So
it's more like a culture.
Yes. So it becomes a culture. It invades our culture, and we end up in a situation we cannot push back. No, when a man sees you dressed in a certain way, they expect some things from you.
Which dress code?
They say, let me tell you something. They say that never judge a book by its cover. But I'm telling you today, people judge book by covers.
Automatically.
Oli bw'akulaba nga mu nnyindo olinamu obutuli bubiri ku matu olinako obutaano. There is a picture
you will definitely depict.
So even when you are a minor, even when you have not yet reached the level of doing some things, men are going to start seeing you attractive because of what you do. Abamu bajja kuyita omusege because that's the life you are
So you're literally young, you are a virgin, you're
Yes.
following this A artist or B artist,
Yes.
but you don't know that what you're following or what you're reading, what you're putting on, how the way you're behaving like that artist, you're sending signals
Yes.
to the other person.
Yes.
And those signals are not saying, oh, you are the greatest, you are like our artist. No, they are trying to tell him or her that I am ready for this.
Yes. Actually, me, what I tell these young girls, this is something that some of their parents will not tell you, or some of their teachers. There are things that trend that you should just let go.
Repeat that.
There are some things that trend that should not take you off your trail. That, like, you can be like, okay, omulembe oguliko gwa kuzina ku TikTok nenya mabina as they. So you be like,
what is going?
Me, I know my value. Let others do them, but this is not for me. I was just giving an example. You can be like, this is the kind of the dress code that is trending nowadays, but let this pass.
Like me, I have grown up seeing a few things. We used to have, now that people don't know, you know, like that Michael Jackson hat that he had?
Yes.
There was a time we had a singer here called Kanda Bongoman.
Yes.
From the Sukos dance and Super Mazembe. They used to twist that cape like this.
Yes.
And that was a style. They brought that style, oyambala suit, you put on a suit, a glittering suit.
Yes.
Nenjigoba. There is a, when as we're going into the millennium, they brought this style where a guy puts on a jean and then gets a bandana and wraps it on the leg.
Yes, yes.
I said no. Because you know who you are. You don't need to be following the like white ants who see the bulb that is bright and they all go.
Exactly.
You be a different white ant. The one that won't be trapped and eaten that day.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, the signal that you send, be someone who identifies him or herself. And be like, I won't touch my body simply because this artist
has done that.
This actress or my friend has done it.
So trends and fashion are one of the causes of us losing our virginities.
Yes, because a man will see you, as I told you that people judge books by covers. When a man sees you dressed in a certain way, because you are dressed like those people who are dealing in commercial sex, this is how this person is going to look at you. You are dressed like a queen dancer, this is how the person is seeing it. People don't judge books by the
inside.
Because they don't know, yes. So they end up exposed, these habits, these trends, these fashions end up exposing you
to what you didn't expect.
To what you didn't expect. And what you didn't expect exposes you to more danger.
So you're more like a rabbit running in the wilderness. Lions are out there. Cheetahs and leopards are out there.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I've seen some parents and some schools okay with some habits, some trends. Let me give you an example. Omwana agenda n'asiba enviiri. You cannot even differentiate them from
a grown-up person. Yes.
Because they have grown bodies.
The type of hair they have put on.
The hair plus the dress code. Now, this man is looking at the prey. So you may feel you may
Mario,
you may feel like I know myself.
I respect. They have this
Yes.
thought. People have this kind of statement that actually annoys me. And young girls and boys are having this. I am confident with my body. That's nonsense.
You see, and some parents and some schools are letting it go. You find the uniforms are very short. Even when they're at home, the dress code is. What do you expect the neighbor to do? And remember, as we had said, the body also wants to narrate
Even the body wants to narrate.
what they've been
Informed the inception.
exactly.
Hey.
So remember, we are having now your body versus your mind. And these two are pushing you to something. Let them be pushing to you. But then the message you are sending to the opposite sex, what is it about?
You are fighting with your own mind battle. You
Yes.
are adding on external battles. You are seducing this man. You're seducing this woman.
Sometimes unknowingly, you think it's cool. You think it's cool, it's okay. This is the trend.
So the Baganda say, okusembereza omuzigo omuliro.
Yes. So oyinza ogusembereza an accidental, but it will still melt.
It will still no brainer that it will still melt.
Yes. So what we conceive in our brains, what we copy and put in our brains contributes a lot. I don't know, in the next segment, we can also give it to those who have already lost their virginity, but still
wants to respect
for the secondary virginity.
Yes, there is what we call secondary virginity.
Yes.
What is secondary virginity, my brother?
You know,
because me, I know if you start eating flesh, you have gone.
You know, no, it's definitely not the case. As I told you, that it's defined in different contexts. Scientifically, biologically, you've lost it. But then, socially and spiritually, how can you bring your minds back together? How can you preserve yourself once again? Oyagala kubeera omuwala ekyalo kyonna gwe kyebakako nga buli omu amanyi how you are created.
Do they care?
Or you have learned from the mistake and be like, this happened. You can be one of them. You can be like, this happened, it won't happen again. I've learned. Then you start your second virginity and be like, today I've learned. I tried to be curious and find out whether you contracted STIs, whether you contracted the Sirani. Actually, in the spiritual world, the STIs are still there. They can be sexually transmitted spiritual diseases. Yes. Ojja kukula osanga esimanyi nze abasajja buli anebakako. You see them. I don't settle. You find you are beautiful, you are educated. So when you can still control this, you can still say mistakes have happened. I can still preserve myself. Neme kubeera ekisekererwa ku kyalo.
Some testimony I want to give you. Yesterday I was passing through the reels, and then, as you know, TikTok has been dominant in the country. When I came across a TikTok of one of the famous TikTokers, and he had hosted one of the girls who is always on TikTok. If I can look at the age by face, that girl might be 23 or younger. But she's always having this figurative speech of intercourse on the platform. And these guys host her. Okay, 23, she's above age. But then, she's not married. Then this guy comes on and was, but girl, I think you need to style up and change the way you communicate on this show. You're still a young girl, and all each time I'm scrolling to see you on TikTok, you're speaking of things that are figuratively, autonomously sexual. And this is not good for a girl like you who will marry you. And the girl said, don't marry me. She started recording herself, bums, don't marry me. And I saw a decaying mind. When I looked at the girl, I tried to, inquisitively say what made this girl reach to that extent. Who was the first person that initiated her to this?
Exactly.
For her to be
And now the bigger challenge is her followers. They end up in that line. Because they're inspired. You know, when you're on camera or when you're in the spotlight, you can never tell the magnitude of people around you that believe in you. And they feel everything you do and everything you say is the right thing to do.
When they say, we all jump to the pit, oh yeah, we all jump to the pit.
Because
we're all gonna die.
Because we are living in a society of bandwagon, and people are misleading each other just because they have a big following. They feel like this person never goes wrong. And everything said about against this person,
people just want to eat you up.
People just want to eat you up. And trust me, a girl like that has friends, has followers. They see her on TikTok,
the life she's living,
on Instagram, on beaches, in nice hotels, and they feel like they want to be like her. And if you are to be like her, what is the way? And unfortunately, this God can preserve you and not die. You reach 30, you see your friends getting married. You see the people around you, the people who used to say, hey, my God, what you're doing is the right thing. You reach a point and you have no one around you. Men, if they don't want to marry, let them. And at that point, who will marry you?
You have hit that.
Because actually the people who you sleep with, who give you the good life, some of them have families. Some of them, it's like having a soda. After having a soda, why do you need
the bottle? The empty.
Why do you? So at the end of the day, mugenda tulumya omutwe nga muli ba single mothers, abamu nga munoonyeza abasajja ab'okubafumbirwa nga temubalaba. You end up losing it.
This actually reminds me of I was talking to one of my friends, and we were trying to discuss this topic of a headline comes in and says a once porn star becomes a pastor. I was so inquisitive. I'm like, how old is this pastor? I was so inquisitive. Then I went to the age and she's in her 40s. I looked at her getting wrinkles. Then my mind resonated and said, this one now, no one can put her in camera to be a porn star. She has grown.
She has grown.
She's alone.
She's alone. She reaches a point of no turning back.
Yeah, now she's looking at it, she's like, now I need to find people to be with. Now she comes in church. It is okay to repent, God will forgive you, but the repercussions will always remain.
As I told you, people judge books by covers. Even when you get the right path,
No one will say it
they will
is true.
still see, at one point, they will still see. And remember, even before you do that, you have already misled a huge number of young girls and young boys.
You know, you spoke about this guy, that the one of the main artists in the country, that is feminine, whatever. It reminded me of an influencer before she or that artist came. She used to say the same things.
Yes.
And now age caught up with her, and she gets a young boy.
Uh-huh.
And she doesn't want to, she doesn't want that young boy to go. Because she feels she can no longer be in the bed alone.
You see this adulthood. Leave alone the bed and whatsoever. This adulthood needs companionship.
We can't be alone and make it.
Do you know what it means? Someone being in the house sick alone? Even death can kill you when it's not your time.
At this age, you're growing up, it might feel easy and okay.
Right now, because you have friends, when you feel stressed, you go out. When
there is still that day number that will see your pretty young face and say, hey, please come, we have a hangover.
And you have friends around. You see, as you are growing up, we have friends who are around us, even when you feel sick, even when you need this. But at one point, your friends will have families.
They will go.
People will go because someone watching me, look at the friends you had in primary. Where they are. The ones in O level.
Where are they now?
The ones in high school.
Where are they now?
And we know we have no friends at work zones.
Not at all.
They are just workmates. They are colleagues.
That all calls for companionship.
That's where companionship comes in. Companionship comes to the world outside is already a battlefield. When you get back home, someone to talk to, someone to share with, even if it's just talking, where you feel free to talk, feel free to express yourself, and then you wake up another day feeling positive, feeling mature-minded, ready to attack the day.
So clearly our minds are being examined. You're a child there, you are in school, you are growing up, you might not have experienced so far the feelings that we are talking about. You might not have experienced the fears. They are coming. They are going to meet you. Friends are going to go zombie on you. Start saying for you, you don't have a boyfriend, you are doomed, you don't have a reason. It is better to think twice. It is better to know the repercussions. Before you think of a dress code you want to put on because of someone you are feeling like you want to be like.
Yes.
Think about what that dress is communicating.
Yes.
Before you think of a song that you want to sing, you want to listen to, think about how far that song takes you. Is it bringing you closer to losing your virginity? Or is it bringing you farther to keeping it?
Yeah.
Before you get friends and the conversation they're giving, think about these conversations. Are these friends going to be with you in 5 years to come if the decisions they're telling you, you take it on? I want to repeat that. Friends are giving you this advice. Think about this in a repercussion way. Are these friends going to stay with you in 5 years to come After you make the decision they're telling you to take, the burden remains with you, the child. The burden remains with you, the boy and the girl.
Yes.
You're fighting yourself, try to keep away from the society side. Reach a time where you feel financially you can stand yourself. Before you do an engagement of intercourse, at least be sure you have a salary that you're having. Or make sure you have an innovation that is bringing in something. Because each time you have intercourse, the parents think you are now able to support them, not them supporting you. Are we together?
Yes. So, to the girl child out there and the boy child out there, being a virgin is cool. Being a virgin is valuable. Being a virgin is clean.
Yes,
Don't
nothing,
get confused.
There is nothing I can compare. Yeah, I can compare to how someone feels when they control their urges. Like for example, you want to sleep, yeah, but you still have things to do. The feeling of for you to persist and finish what you want to do, yeah, the moment you finish it, the rank you feel in your body,
Exactly.
no one can compare.
Now you feel at that moment you feel you deserve it.
Yes,
Because you have worked for it.
you have controlled your body to an extent that you have achieved.
Yes.
You want to eat, but
and it feels you feel the what?
Yes, because the pain is going to be there. The urge for intimacy will always be there the moment you're in puberty. But for you to be able to hold yourself to say, this is my body, I'm not going to let this body control and make decisions for me.
Yes.
Until I achieve what my goals are. The moment you reach that goal, you are unstoppable.
Yes.
You are unbreakable. You can't just be broken. We have seen men lose marriages because of their past girlfriend.
Yes.
Wives lose marriages because of their past boyfriend.
Yes.
Probably the boyfriend has called back and has triggered back the memory. You remember that time when we were at River Nile, they had paid for us to, they had paid for you trip, not you paying for it. And the guy is busy feeding you that information. They both parents paid for your trip. Instead of going for trip, the boy was very busy touching your body, not respecting it.
And there is a scenario of a girl and a boy who just lost both their virginities in an action of less than 1 minute. And they became mothers and fathers. Did something they didn't enjoy out of curiosity, out of lack of clear mind, and both their futures shut down. Just because of one single decision made out of confusion, made out of peer pressure, made out of the information that you got. That's what takes us back to you should not date yet. Because as long as you start dating, dating has its own demands.
It has its responsibilities.
Yes. So you start dating, and then with the pressure,
you will fall in. You will give it.
We saw the other video of a young girl saying, once your boyfriend said, on code at that, so that is the pressure. That's the pressure we are talking about.
Young, you see that school, You know nothing but
And then
all pain and pencil.
your boyfriend once said barcode D. And it means as long as you get that boyfriend, as long as you start dating, demands will come in and you'll end up cashing out.
So, wow. One thing I am glad that we pass in this conversation is that we are going to help people out there.
Yes.
I know parents are struggling to talk about these things,
Yes.
probably because of time. But now, if we started conversations like this, please, parents, there is no problem with you switching on your TV and play this content for your child. Let them understand that there is something that has passed through the journey they are in. We have all passed through that journey. And I am proud to say, I lost my virginity when I'm of age. I did not do on pressure. I was able to stand pressure.
Yes.
Even when it was there. And there is no better place to be in than a place to understand that this tried to put me down and I did not go down.
Yes.
Because life is wanting to knock you down. And all these things are to make sure you're knocked down. But ladies, boys, and girls, try to fight that urge. Do not try confidently fight it because it's going to be there. But you're not the first one to be a virgin. And the moment you hit the right man, all the chances of success are with you.
True. True.
Let no man tell you they are not going to hurt you and they have not seen your parents. Think about intercourse because your parents have officiated you to it. But officiated you mean let the man see your parents. Let there be a consensus, let there be an agreement. So things of dating, boying, if you tell that boy to come and see your parent and he starts having quish-quash behaviors, run for your life, flee, detach from such a boy because he's here to eat your juice and leave you with a junk.
True.
Run. I repeat, flee. If it means I'll give an example in the Bible. I'll use it. There was once a man in the Bible.
Yes.
He was called Joseph.
Yes.
And Joseph got a chance to work in one of the governor of, we can call him governor now, or the Pharaoh. But Pharaoh would sound like ancient. He got a chance, a boy from a very poor family, got a chance to work in a more expensive and prolonged luxurious ministry of a governor. And the governor was running a whole country's resources. And right now we can call him the minister of what? Of ethics and integrity, or the minister of labor and gender. Joseph started working for this guy, but this guy had a wife who probably lost the virginity at early age. She had urge for sex for young boys. She wanted to always have young boys in her bed. Can you imagine? She is having a man who is busy making money for her, and for her she's thinking of
young boys.
Young boys in her bed.
How to get them into her bed.
Then, luckily or unfortunately, she falls on this Joseph, who is grounded. He knows he's handsome. He knows he's in a place where he's vulnerable. Many of us, or many of the people out there, because your boss is your boss, is easy telling you, I want to take you out and we have some tea. Ask yourself, where is this tea taking us? What are the repercussions of this tea? Your teacher is telling you, we need to have an extra lesson when people go. where are those explanations taking you?
Mm.
Why is the teacher more interested in teaching only you?
Mhm.
Joseph was strong-minded. One day he's with the lady, calls him, and she lures Joseph into bed. Joseph refuses. And the woman wanted to hold Joseph by
the shirt.
the shirt. Joseph said, to me to fall into problems with my boss, I would rather leave you this shirt. He removed the shirt. The woman stayed with her shirt. Joseph ran. But do you know what happened? The woman wanted Joseph to die. So she plotted to lie to her husband that Joseph wanted to do something wrong for her, which caused Joseph to go to jail. But he went to jail for a good cause. Inside him, he knew he was a strong-willed man, not to easily be told he's going east and someone tells him, let's go west.
Yes.
He was strong-willed. I am going east. I am going east. Nobody gets me off the course. I am a virgin till I'm married. I am a virgin till I'm married. So we give congs to Joseph, and it's a good example. You can also be an example. Our time is rushing up. I want you to give remarks of what you think people who are out there and are virgins should look into.
As I had earlier said,
Mm.
being a virgin is cool.
Yes.
Being a virgin is having value to yourself. It is purity. Saves you from unnecessary STIs,
STIs means what?
sexually transmitted infections,
Those are diseases or infections
translated
that you
through
get when you have
intercourse.
intercourse.
Yes.
Okay.
It saves you from unwanted pregnancies at an early age. It saves you from spiritual diseases. Men out there are looking for virgins to sleep with, and same to some elder men, women are looking out for virgins to sleep with as sacrifice, as ritual. So don't be a prey. It's cool to wear trendy clothes. It's cool to
look like
so and so, but don't be lured by each trend that comes.
Refuse.
Define yourself.
Know who you are.
Know who you are. You can choose to stay in that same lane until you finish. There are people who have taken that lane and reached the finish line. There are people who have been virgins till marriage. There are people who have succeeded without having intercourse at the young age. There is a guarantee that you reach the finish line without intercourse. But there is no guarantee that after intercourse you reach the finish line. So be yourself. Don't do things because your friends are doing them. Don't do things because that's what the world is demanding. Do things with informed decisions. To parents out there, you may have time to talk to your children or not. If you cannot find the right people to help you, I know some topics are so sensitive, but probably your daughter or your son is out there doing some things you yourself can deny that my son cannot do this or my daughter cannot do this. But if you ever find yourself in that situation, find the right people to talk to, find the right people to give you the right information. We know parenthood has no script, but the moment you get off the line, your kids will be a burden to you and they will be a disgrace to your family. We have seen it many times. Family y'abali tebawasaayo, family ya gundi tefumba. You're either going to raise I don't know, many people have watched the movie Polygamist, the series. And actually then they started blaming Jonasi is the one who is wrong, Matipa is the one who is wrong. But if you are critical enough and analytical, you zero it the way they are brought up individually. How were they raised? So remember, right now, as we are raising the next generation, we have what it takes either to raise a good generation for our society, or we don't. So how we raise them, how we talk to them, the time we spend with, as a parent, you should be so much observative the behaviors of youth. If you can't talk to them, find the right people, find the right mentors to talk to these people. Some of them actually are doing these things out of ignorance. They don't have the right source of information. Because she has a friend who is sleeping with older men, and she's telling your daughter, it's okay. What has happened to me? After all, he gives me money, he treats me, blah blah. Akugamba oli alina wa boda nze yanvuga buli lunaku n'aleeta ku ssomero. Yeah, so like they are getting the information from the wrong people. You as a parent, sit them down, talk to them. If you cannot find the right people, talk to them, give them this information. Otherwise, bagenda kwokya. It will cost you as parents. Osomesezza omwana school fees wa bulumi, n'atuuka mu senior 3, senior 4, n'afuna olubuto, sente zonna zoonoonekera bweru. Not even just your money. Some of you have money. Your reputation. So, as parents, Proverbs 20:22 says, train up a child in a right way, so that even when he grows up, he do not go away from it. So, the Bible clearly tells us that it's our duty to guide this. And after this life, we are accountable, because it was clear from the start, raising kids is a ministry. It is a job that you have to be accountable for at the end. So let's make sure we raise these kids the right way. If you cannot, some of you are very shy to talk about these topics, then find them the right people. But don't let their fertile virgin brains get seeds that are of poor quality, seeds of wrong information, drugs, sexuality, violence, and addiction.
So yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Saymore. As we wind up, girl out there, a boy out there, things of ability, things of growth, starts as a small seed. Like a boyfriend will tell you the same thing like, love me,
Yes.
yeah, for the pressure will let you,
Mm.
the moment you done it, trust yourself, like now knowing how you are, that's perfect.
Yes.
Gives your heart, remember, reset of your body, a new routine, remember, it's now, you come on. You feel what the other one does, it's number two. Number two will also do the same, will probably date your friend. So two of you are dating the same guy. Diseases are in there, losing friends are in there, fightings are in there, you might even lose your life, and all these other things. You will leave this number two guy because he has dated your friend. You've lost your friend, you've lost even the guy. Then someone else will come in to make sure you overset what you are paying, what is paying you. This person will also do the same. After a while, he has promised you heaven and earth and has done enough. He has not seen your parents. He has not come to officiate know who he is. He will also leave. In 1 year, you will have three boyfriends. You think you are still safe? Why don't you just say in this time? No boyfriend left, no funny parties, did you and so it will be better. Wake up one day and say, "Good, after the fire of temptation, fire of hard intimacy, and the reward. You help the society, your parents will be proud of you, will be the points back home, church around will be you, and everyone will be happy. Thank you very much for keeping this conversation flowing, and please share with people, share